always keep it as a memento for our awesome late night date. What?
We're born in the moonlight. Ain't no fantasy. Can't breathe in the sunlight.
Hello, Aromas. This is Aromie here, and welcome back to Changeling. We're here in the middle of the woods. Something's growling at us, and I don't think it's friendly. Oh, shoot. I had to get back inside, now. I backed away, then scrambled up the path as fast as I could, surprised I didn't slip and fall flat on my face. Someone cleared the leaves. With surer footing than I'd... Oh, okay, we're not gonna encounter whoever was growling at us. I feel like they would be super quicker. Is that even a word, super quicker? Is that grammar correctly? No, probably not. Super quick. Well, what am I saying? Anyway, I'm trying to say that animal would have been quicker than us. So maybe, I guess they didn't care to chase after us. I don't know. With surer footing than I had last time I was out at night. Wait, what? With surer footing than I had last time I was out at night, I ran up the path to the backyard where I slammed the gate behind me and fled to the back door. As I set my hand on the handle of the back door, a long wailing cry went up in the distance. I froze instinctively and looked back. What was that? It was too far away to be whatever had been in the trees. Still, a feeling of dread washed over me, and I hurried inside without listening to see if it would happen again. I was careful to lock the door firmly before I fled back to my room as quietly as I could. It was probably nothing, just a coyote or some weird forest creature. I remember the spring from last week as I hid myself in the covers. That memory didn't bring a bit of comfort for the rest of the night, because if Elliot's cat hadn't woken me up, I would still be out there, with whatever that was. I had to find a way to keep myself inside at night, soon. Chapter 3, lunch date. Lunch date? What? Are we gonna get stood up like William did to me? Chico, honey, you're going to be late. Mom yelling at me from downstairs heralded another morning that had managed to arrive way too quickly. I rolled over and tried to bury myself in the blankets. Why can't school start at noon? I had no idea when I'd fallen asleep again for far too late, and despite my mom's persistence calling from downstairs, it wasn't easy to get up. I let out another groan of complaint before I finally rolled out of bed, hating mornings more than usual. My throat hurt, probably courtesy of sitting outside in the cold last night and not changing to dry pajamas before I went back to bed. Michiko, I'm up. Ugh, my voice was hoarse too. I stumbled to my closet and threw on some clothes, then went to quickly wash my face and brush my hair. I slid my hands under the faucet and leaned over to splash the cold water on my face. I feel gross. I looked up at myself, expecting to see bloodshot, puffy eyes. Instead, I see a pair of glacial blue eyes staring back at me from the mirror. Well, I staggered backwards and slammed into the far wall with a crash. My knees gave out and I slowly slid to the floor, both hands clasped to my chest. That has not been me in the mirror. That had not been me. What the heck? Was I just seeing things? I didn't think so. That had been real. There was no way I had imagined that. Heart still lodged firmly in my throat, I slowly stood. I looked apprehensively toward the mirror and saw my normal hazel eyes staring back at me. It was the same face as always, same eyes, same hair, same everything. Oops, shit. Okay, right. Freaking mirror check. I let out a long, shaky breath, approaching the mirror again. What was that? Michiko? Honey, is everything okay? I thought I heard you yell. I'm okay, Mom. Sorry, I just slipped and nearly fell. Okay, well, hurry up or you won't have time to eat breakfast before... to eat before Allie gets here. I mean, I could just grab the food to go, you know. I stared at my reflection a moment longer before I grabbed my brush and retreated to the safety of my room. I was not okay with that. Not at all. Downstairs, Spencer was already on the hunt for his keys. So that problem isn't resolved either. Jeez! Of all the brownies out there, I had to get the one that was good at holding grudges. At least Spencer couldn't blame me this morning, considering I'd just gotten up. Mom was watching me worriedly as I made my way to the coffee machine. I stared down at it thoughtfully, stumbling over what had happened upstairs. It took a minute to realize I was also staring at Spencer's keys. It left them out in the open this morning, sort of anyway. Maybe that meant it actually was at least somewhat mollified. I'd have to leave it another snack and see what happened. I picked the keys up and set them on the table. Oh, you found them! By the coffee machine. Huh, I guess you didn't think to look on the counter. Well, they're usually in a cabinet or something. Your dad thinks I'm crazy, but I've been beginning to wonder if maybe the house is haunted or something. It is pretty old. Well, she wasn't wrong. It was a household spirit after all. I suppose it could count as a haunting of sorts. Not that I could tell her that, much less tell her that I could actually see it. Haunted by what exactly? I think that seems unlikely. Maybe it is haunted. What are these choices? I feel like these choices are much different compared to like William's and Danny's, because theirs is more geared towards them, but this one's just random. Haunted by what exactly? Well, who knows? There are a lot of old mines in this area. Maybe it's a disgruntled miner that hides keys. I mean, if we were finding mysterious holes in the wall or something, I could believe it. This seems more like a really cranky poltergeist? Poltergeist? What the hell is that? Oh, it could be that. I sighed. Great, I shouldn't be giving her ideas. Have you always been this impressionable? You know, I've heard the poltergeist activity can be caused by young girls. I glared at her. You're not allowed to start blaming me too. I wasn't blaming you. Traitor. Maybe I should have the house blessed or something. Oh, come on. You're not really going to do something that weird, are you? Oh, maybe your little club can come investigate. I don't think we should do that. Let's not, Mom. No can do. Everyone is kind of busy right now. You could at least ask if someone knows how to bless a house. Sure, I'll do that, because having a high schooler bless the house will definitely solve the problem. It might. Yeah, right. Fortunately, Mom managed to distract herself with something else before the conversation could progress further, and I was finally able to pour myself some coffee. Since I came back in and immediately spotted the keys on the table. He snatched them up angrily. Oh, Michiko found those by the coffee maker this morning. Of course she did. I just stared out the kitchen window. I can't read because look at her face. I just wasn't up to arguing with him over it again. Apparently this was enough of a deviation from the normal behavior that it caught my mom's attention. I didn't do shit. Michiko, you feeling okay? I eyed her suspiciously, trying to work out if that was a sincere inquiry or if she was just teasing me. She actually looked a bit worried though. Yeah, just tired, haven't been sleeping well. Stressed out about school. Yeah, a little. No. School was the least of my worries at the moment. Sleepwalking and seeing strange things in the mirror were definitely the big issues. Then again, maybe the mirror thing was the work of the little house spirit, brownie thing. Maybe it was just another prank. Can I do stuff like that? But then the same thing had happened at school, hadn't it? What did that even mean? Was it something like some kind of fairy attribute awakening? Like Ewan's head thing? Because if my eyes suddenly changed colors, my parents were going to freak out and assume I was going blind. And that was going to be so annoying. Speaking of hauntings and such, how's your club going? Oh, it's fine. You don't sound enthused about it. Are you sure everything is okay? It's really fine. Everyone in it's nice. I set my mug in the sink inside. I think I'm going to go wait for Allie. Didn't have breakfast. Not feeling up to eating. I'd rather go get some air. You can't survive on air. Are you starting to get sick? Before I could escape, she captured me and put the back of her hand against my forehead. You don't seem to be running a fever. I'm not sick, just tired. Maybe you should reconsider the club. If you're too stressed out with the workload and getting settled in, then I don't have another ride home. And I'd rather not sit around with nothing to do for an hour after school while I wait for Allie. I shot Spencer a look as I slipped away from Mom and grabbed my things. See you tonight. I stepped outside and let out a long agonized grunt as the door shut behind me. My head was really pounding. I quickly made my way to the usual spot by the fence, surprised to see Elliot waiting on the other side. He didn't seem to be putting the trash out this time. In fact, he looked suspiciously like he was waiting for me. Oh, how adorable. Good morning. Hi. Everything okay? Yeah, yes, I just thought I'd see how you were doing since I wasn't here last night. Oh, you're so cute. So cute. Ah, right. Are you okay? You look really pale. Tired? Woke up in the backyard again. Or my backyard. Oh, I was going to ask about that. Your cat tripped me, so I guess I should thank her for not letting me get very far. What? My cat did? Really? She didn't seem to be hurt or anything, so hopefully you're not either. I narrowed my eyes. He stumbled over that sentence rather weirdly. No, not hurt. And in any case, tripping over her woke me up before I got very far, so... Huh. I can imagine why he seemed so surprised that his cat had tripped me up like that. It seemed like a pretty normal cat thing to do. Maybe I should get her some kitty treats to thank her. Nah, she doesn't really like things like that. How's your hand, by the way? Oh, it's fine. I held it up to display the scratches. They scabbed over and still hurt a bit, but it wasn't a big deal. Elliot reached out and gently ran his I don't know what he's just gently running over my scabs. Some scabs of mine still hurt. I actually have one on my hand right now from a dog, and it doesn't hurt anymore, but obviously if it's just like a day or two later, it still hurts. He gently ran his fingers over the scratches. Look at his eyes. So cute. I'm really sorry about that. I should have warned you that she isn't friendly. Totally not your fault. I am not going to hold you responsible for your cat. Besides, she did help me last night, so I guess we're even. He drew his hand back reluctantly before shoving them both in his pockets. She's kind of a weird cat, isn't she? You have no idea. We stood silently for a moment, and I leaned my head back against the fence, closing my eyes. My head was still throbbing faintly. You know, I was thinking. I mean, I know you ride at school with Allie and all, but would you like to start going to school with me? It might be easier for you. Was he asking me to go with him through his closet? That's so weird. Not that he was weird, it's just the fact that his closet had a portal to the school in it. You wouldn't have to get up so early. It was so tempting, especially when he said that last part, but I didn't think it was an offer I could accept. I appreciate the gesture, but I don't think I could easily explain that one to my parents. Or Spencer, he would definitely notice. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I forgot that your family doesn't know. Sorry. I guess it's tough being Faye. Thanks for the offer though, really. It was actually kind of nice that he was worrying about me so much. Oh shoot, I forgot your hoodie again. It's not a big deal, don't stress about it. I feel like this hoodie thing is gonna be like their thing. Their item. Yeah, but you can always keep it as a memento for our awesome late night date. What? Date? Or just from the first time you hit me? I don't think I need a memento from that. And I'm not exactly planning on making a habit of hitting you. That's good to know. Anyway, it's still not a big deal. Just give back whenever. I'll try to remember it tomorrow. Nope, I'm keeping it forever. Hey, I was wondering. Yeah? You maybe... His voice was drowned out by the sound of Allie honking as she drove up. Looks like my ride is here. Yeah, what were you trying to say? He shook his head and gave me a sheepish smile. Nothing important, I'll see you at school. Oh, okay. I waved as I climbed into Allie's car. So, you're looking a bit more Walking Dead than Fairy Princess today, I must say. I wasn't aware I ever looked particularly Fairy Princess. Do fairies even have princesses? One assumes. Anyway, still having weird dreams or just staying up late reading. Just the weird dreams. Not entirely true, but not entirely false either. That sucks. You have no idea. I could mix you up something to quell the weird dreams if you want. You mean some kind of witchy herbal concoction? Strictly speaking, I suppose that does describe it, yes. Not that I don't trust you, but I think I'm going to decline any unregulated magic substances for the time being. Allie just laughed. Fair enough. She gave me a teasing grin. So, you and Mozzie are getting along awfully well lately. By lately, you mean for the past few days. Oh, come on. He's been falling all over himself around you since you got back. Really? Got back? What the fuck do you mean? I don't ever remember seeing him in my past life. Hello? Falling all over himself. I haven't noticed that. Of course you haven't. Wait, this is weird. Is this the first time where the guy actually likes us first? Did Danny like us first? Or did we both like each other at the same time? Because William, we liked him first, I believe. But this one, it's kind of weird because Elliot is actually the one trying to push forward on the romance. Huh. What's that mean? That you're dense, extremely dense. I'm nothing of the sort, thank you very much. Besides, I'm still half convinced Elliot and Brenna are, you know... Brenna? No, I don't think so. Really, she hangs all over him though. Yeah, I don't know why she has such a soft spot for him, but no, they're not a thing. Well, thing probably describes their relationship, but not romantic thing. She's like a really doting bully, if you say so. I still wasn't sure I believed that. Just because they weren't dating didn't mean Brenna wasn't interested. Facts. I do say so. So don't read too much into her relationship with Mossy and just go for it. What? Go for it? I don't think my girl's developed feelings for him yet. To go for it. Do I have time? No, technically no. I don't have time. I'm gonna choose the option though, but I'm not gonna read it. Elliot, really? Wait, what? Go for what? You mean, I don't know. Maybe wait, what? Go for what? Yep. I think I chose the right one. But anyway, this is where we're going to stop for today's episode. So thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
touch it, touch it, touch.